Speaking Thoughts Out Loud.
Who said that?
Created by Tramel Jumaine.
What's going on with it, family? What's going on with it, family? Welcome back to another Speaking Thoughts Out Loud. And this is your boy, Tramel Jumaine. All right? So let's go right on ahead and get into it, all right? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Who I like to call DGs, because they're disappointing grown-ups. That's what they are. It's the OGs in hip-hop. It's the ones that's 40-something years old. And, man, I hate when I see these gray-haired clout chasers who still talking about, and I send my young boys to come and wet your whole block up, and da-da-da, and they still glorifying this. I look at with a Jim Jones, you could do better, brother. I love you too much. I love you too much to not be honest with you. Rick Ross, you could do better, brother. Meek Mill, you could do better, brother. I love you too much not to be honest with you. Are you the face of prison reform? Cause are you the face of prison reform? Or are you sitting here on your new song with Ross talking about getting somebody murked and shot at the red light? Which one is it, bro? Which one is it, bro? Cause I did a shoe giveaway in my city and gave out 1,300 pairs of your shoes cause they said reform underneath them. And I love that you partnered with a major shoe company and you out here pushing prison reform. But now I gotta sit here like, man, this man glorifying getting people killed as of a week ago. Like, what are you doing, bro? Lil Snoop really got killed. That broke your heart. You wear him around your neck. Why are you glorifying the same thing when my best friend got killed? When Carl got killed, New Orleans know who I'm talking about. When Carl got killed and I had to go to his funeral and read the eulogy and be part of the funeral, and I got back in my car, Sway, after the funeral, and I turned on my music and I realized I'm listening to music that's glorifying the same stuff that just happened to my best friend. It gave me chills. And I needed that moment. That was my come to Jesus moment of like, D, you got to do something different, brother, because you have a taste for this poison, but you're attracted to the poison. And rap is great. The rap game, hip hop industry is great at cooking up some delicious poison.
All right. I don't know if some of y'all are familiar with this artist who goes by the name of D1. Okay, D1 is kicking up some shit on social media. All right, D1 is a hip hop artist out of New Orleans, Louisiana, out of my home state. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. He's from the North. You know what I mean? So it's mad support and love for that brother. All right, but he mentioned Rick Ross' name and Meek Mill names in a recent interview that he done with Sway in the Morning. He was saying things about how rap artists glorify genocide in their music, okay? And we can all be honest here. We can absolutely be honest here, okay? There has been plenty of genocide music been promoting in rap music since the 80s, okay? And we all know how the record labels, the record companies, you know, are the masterminds behind this, okay? Radios playing it, and after you hear something over and over and over and over again, you grow immune to it. This brother was speaking about the lyrics that these brothers promote, right? Even though Rick Ross and Meek Mills are what we consider successful, right? You know, they have millions of dollars and they living a good life. You know what I'm saying? But when they do drop a new record, you know, they go back into the street stages and, you know, talk about the street shit, right? Which under the same breath, you know, I can understand. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm from the hood. I'm from the gutter. I've been a part of the street life, you know what I mean, when I was out there running and gunning, okay? So I'm quite familiar with it. But I don't subscribe to the genocide. All right. Now, I myself, you know, is a hip hop artist. Okay. I've been making music for a while, and I used to talk about the genocide. You know what I mean? Because you know, I mean, you don't even think of it. You think like, hey, this is what it is. You know, I'm just rapping. That's it. And with a lot of artists, that's all they be doing. They just be rapping, right? Okay. And some would say is for entertainment purposes, right? It's just like a movie, you know. I remember, I believe, who was it? Was it Turk? Was it Hot Boy Turk? He mentioned something about, like, you know, like how Denzel play a role, like, for example, like when he played Orlando in Training Day. You know what I mean? I get what he's saying, okay? But here's the difference between acting and promoting it in your music, okay? Now, when it's acting, we can look at the acting part and know that, okay, this is just for entertainment, okay? There's a story being told. We are following the characters, okay, the storylines, okay? We grow to love the character, and, you know, and all the shit that happens within the story through the visuals, okay? That's one thing. Okay, now, here's the other, okay? Now, when it comes to music, all right, when it comes to this music, right, music is very powerful. You know what I mean? Imagery is very powerful too. Music is very powerful too. They both go hand in hand, okay? But here's a slight difference between just, you know, an actor like such as Denzel Washington versus, you know, rappers like Rick Ross, speaking about genocide, okay? Rick Ross now, right? They are very, very, very popular, and they are very, very influential. Music influence a lot of things, right? Not only just the genocide music, you have the ratchet music, right? Where you have little young girls twerking because that's all they hear their mom, their parents listening to. We have to keep in mind, we literally have to keep in mind that it's a problem. And if we don't see it as a problem, there's no fixing it. And we're going to continue to pass it down to generation to generation to generation after that generation. Ain't nothing going to change unless we change it. So if you're angry and you play some angry music, you're going to be ready to fuck some shit up. Let's be honest. All right? If you get into, you know, like you want to go out to the club and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're going to play some club music, right? Because, you know, you want to get in that mood, right? Okay. All right. Why is it a problem when the brother pointed it out? It's a problem now. Which it shouldn't be a damn problem. Because the brother spoke nothing but the truth. Rick Ross and artists like him, they promote genocide. I'm guilty of listening to genocide music throughout my days of living. Some things I can relate to. We got to change that. We have to change it. And in order for that change to happen, we have to put our hoof down. Because the record labels been making millions off of our ignorance, sending their kids and their grandkids to college. And giving the artists crumbs. So with what D1 said, he said nothing but the truth. And you know how it is when people hear the truth? When people hear the truth, they denounce it. They reject it. Because you're not telling them what they want to hear. You're telling them what they need to hear. That's a major difference. So I just want to give a shout out to that brother D1. Let them know that, hey, we're with you. We're right behind you. And we standing with you. Me, as been an artist myself, I've been changed. I've been changed. The way how I construct my music. It's nothing but positivity. Now, I do have fun with it, tell stories, but I'm more careful of what I say. Even though I'm a nobody, I'm not rich or famous, you know what I'm saying? I'm not rich and famous, but, you know, it is what it is. So, salute to that brother. Keep doing your thing, all right? All right. So with that being said, I digress.
Speaking Thoughts Out Loud.
Who said that?
Created by Jamel Jumaine.
Hey, do me a favor real quick. Like and subscribe so you can keep up with what's next. Come on, man. Think. Thought you just gonna slide up out of here without liking and subscribing.